Hey everybody, NavyDoc5184 here. Welcome to another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Michael Jackson performing Billie Jean live at Wembley Stadium. So this was during his series of Wembley concerts back during his Bad tour, and boy, I tell you what, I think this was him at his best. So let's just go ahead and get this thing started. There it is. Already, something I gotta point out. If you look back and you watched his footwork, it's like it is disgusting how easy he makes this crap look. And yet you try doing the same thing and you look like an idiot. And he does this, and it's just like how it feels unnatural so much, but it just shows you just how much work he put into his craft. And it's just like, ugh, I just hate how easy he makes it look. I like how they're kind of doing, real quick, I'm sorry to keep pausing this. I just, when I have stuff I want to say, I want to do it pause rather than try to do it over them. But one of the things I'm liking is how they got kind of like a double shot. So it's like you got a shot of him, but then right there, it's like you got the full body shot. So it's like you can really take in fully what he's doing, and it's just like, I just love stuff like that. Again, look at how easy he makes that look. No pun intended, but just bad. It was a bad mother right here. Oh man. Just man, just going back and watching stuff like this, it's kind of crazy. I know people talk about so much, how they're just aren't artists that can do it like they did before, and I'm not one. There are times where I do kind of feel like that, but not to the point where I don't think anybody nowadays is any good. I think there's a lot of very talented artists out nowadays. It's just like when you look at how people make it today compared to how people used to make it, it doesn't feel like it's as hard. I'm not saying they didn't work as hard, because naturally, you probably have to still go through God knows how much training, vocal training, choreography, stuff like that, to get it, but it just feels like when you think about what people like Michael Jackson, even Prince, or you look at groups like the Temptations, what they had to go through before they finally really made it big, and how long they had been performing at that point. I mean, you think about how long they were performing before they really made it big, so people like Michael Jackson was singing since what, 1969, 1970 or whatever when he signed with Motown, but he's been going longer than that. I mean, they're talking about when he was 5 or whatever, I think was when he joined the Jackson 5. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it's you know, they'd been performing for years at bars, strip clubs, and God knows where else before they finally made it at, you know, at the Apollo. And, you know, they got noticed by Gladys Knight. She got them in with Barry Gordy. It's like there was a lot of crap that they had to go through before they finally made it big. So, I mean, so you think about how long Michael Jackson's been in this. He's practically been in the music business his whole life. That's all he knew, you know. So it's just kind of crazy. Whereas you get some people, you know, like you look at Justin Bieber, he made it because a YouTube video went viral. You got some people that made it because, you know, they won, you know, like those singing shows, whether it be like American Idol, America's Got Talent, or who knows what else. I don't remember what it was that Taylor Swift was on, but that's how she got it, you know. It wasn't like, you know, going around singing in small clubs and whatever for 5 years and just hoping that somebody will come notice you, you know. Again, that's not taking away the work that these artists today do. I just don't think it's as hard to make it anymore. It's a lot easier to get noticed now than it was back then. So if you did get noticed back then, it was like you basically were destined for greatness. But yeah, enough of that. You know, and I think the other thing I like about this era too is it feels like with this era, it felt like he was really having a lot of fun with this one. You know, this was his first time really touring without his brothers. You know, the Bad Tour was like his first solo tour. You know, it's like even after, you know, he came out with Thriller, you know, they were doing the Victory Tour, and that's where he was doing some of his Thriller stuff, you know, but it's like this was him finally breaking out on his own, being able to do everything he wanted. And it's like, it just felt like he was having so much more fun with this. And it's like, it shows. I feel like it shows how much fun he was having with this. It was like he was home here. This was his home. And now it's all about to get real, though. Like, if it wasn't real before, it's about to get real now. And everybody knows what's coming. There it is. Good Lord, look at that. Look at that. You know, and another thing that was great about him, like when he's it just felt like so many of his movements just came out of freaking nowhere. It's just like be simply walking. Next thing you know, it's like, wait, when did he start doing that? It's like, where did that come from? Or it's like, wait, when did he get to that side of the stage or whatever? You know, it's just like, it's amazing. It's just like at the snap of a finger, he could be like just instantly changed to like some sort of just amazing dance move. It's just like this dude was on another level. I know I say that about so many different people, but it's like to me when it came to dancing, Michael was on a level on his own. It's like there's Michael Jackson and everybody else. And that's not to diminish the talent of other dancers. It's just hard for me to really put anybody above Michael. You know, and I'm not gonna lie, that's very subjective. You know, I grew up on Michael Jackson, so it's like it's hard for me, you know, to really be objective about this. And I could have people really give very good arguments on why somebody else may be a better dancer, you know, and it's like, you know what? I'm not going to argue you. It's just, you're probably not going to change my mind, but I'm not going to try to change yours. You know, you have your favorites for your own reason. It's just, when it comes to Michael, it's just hard for me to really put anyone above him when it comes to his dancing or performances. Yeah. What that was all about. Sound just went a little crazy on my headphones. And I like that little trick you did there. Look at that, see what I mean? See, now you notice how he walked all the way from one side of the stage to the other and made it look smooth. But look what they got for him. About to go down, y'all. Look at him. He's having so much fun, and you can tell. Here it is. And all he needs is a beat. Look at that. Something that seems so simple. He makes that look so easy. Look at that. The light couldn't even keep up with him on his moonwalk. You can take something so simple, make it look smooth, and you take something that looks so simple, and there ain't no way you're getting it. You know, that whole hopping thing he did, obviously any one of us could do that, but it's like, can we look as cool as him doing it? And look at that junk. And just to walk back to the center of the stage and make it look cool. Boom. Look at that, look at that. Well, you know where the hat went because they all fighting for it. That was a master at work. I don't know what other way you can really describe it. That was a master at work. It's like, if you ever want to get in and want, you know, a lesson on how to put on a great performance, just watch pretty much anything from Michael Jackson, from like Dangerous and back. And that's like lesson 101. Like, I would say study Michael Jackson and Prince. Those are probably two of the hardest working performers that I know about in my lifetime. I know people say James Brown was probably the hardest working man in show business. I really haven't seen anything of James live, so I don't have an opinion on that, you know, but I'm like, if I was to pick anybody, I would say watch Prince and Michael Jackson, because those two, like, the work they put into their shows are on a level of their own. Like I was saying, I was saying that, at this point, there's probably nobody that could really touch Michael Jackson outside of maybe Prince. And I even have his DVD, This Is It, where it showed him rehearsing for what was supposed to be his farewell tour, and it's like, even at that age, like, while he may not have been at the level he was right here, it's like he was still on the level above a lot of people. I would take Michael Jackson at age 50 over a lot of people nowadays still, and it's like, it's just sad that it just got to him too much. I think it just got to him too much. He just demanded so much of himself. And I think he really wanted to do it for his children because they had never seen him perform before. When they were born, he wasn't performing, so he probably wanted to do it for them, and they didn't get, that chance to really see him do his magic. But and kudos to, I look at, Paris, continuing on with her music career. And I tell you what, I did a reaction to her song Let Down, and it was freaking fantastic. I think Michael would have been proud of her. So if you haven't checked out that song or even my reaction to that, I'll leave a card for my reaction to that. So definitely be sure to check it out. But hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I definitely enjoyed going back and watching this. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can do that in just a few seconds. Just wait till the end of the video. You can subscribe from there. You can also check out some of my other music reactions and even some of my own gaming videos. And leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this performance. And even go as far as to say, if you go to this era or any era, who do you feel is the best live performer of all time? And I'll catch y'all down the road.